Let's explore some powerful messages that the divine wants you to receive. We're going to be using our tarot cards and our oracle cards to see the messages that the divine wants you to receive right now. The first oracle card that we have, the divine is wanting you to realize that you are currently going through a transition. And so the divine is saying that life might feel complicated right now. Life might feel difficult right now, but the divine is wanting you to understand that just as the butterfly has to go through different stages to become a butterfly, equally for you, your situation is being upgraded. So you are going from a caterpillar stage all the way through to the butterfly. There are endless possibilities that are on the table for you. So as you're entering the cocoon, the divine is saying, have no fear, because you are protected. Have no fear, because you are being watched over. And accept that right now, going through a transition is going to lead you to having the abundance, the resources, and the upgrade that you're praying for. As I'm getting your next card for you, I want to remind you that I do candle magic ceremonies on a full moon, on a new moon, and also code cutting ceremonies. So if this is something that you're interested in, go in the description box below and see my website for all the different magical services that I offer. So the next card that you have, the divine is asking you to understand that as you're going through this transition, before you can become that butterfly, before the new you can be revealed, you're being called to understand that you also need to step into the energy of discipline. As you're climbing the ladder, as you're transforming and transitioning, the divine is asking you to understand that you need to stay disciplined and you need to stay focused on the prize. You need to understand that you are becoming powerful, that you're going to become different. I'm hearing that for some of you, there is a sense of jealousy from your friends. There is even a sense of your friends and family making you feel like you've changed, making you feel guilty for all the abundance and beauty that you are going to be walking into if you decide to stay disciplined and focused on the prize. So whatever is happening, the divine is saying, do not choose to remain a caterpillar. Do not choose to remain stagnant. Do not choose to remain in your comfort zone, because there are beautiful new beginnings that are waiting for you if you choose to remain disciplined and walking the path. Let's have a look to see what our tarot cards have to say. So our tarot cards, I'm feeling called to using a different deck. So let me just get this deck over here. So our tarot cards are going to be expanding on the message that is here. And our tarot cards are very powerful. So I hope that you're paying attention. Like I mentioned to you before, as you are on this new path of a transition, you're going to be seeing that there are some people who are wanting to cut you down. Have you heard of the tall poppy syndrome? This is the syndrome where when a poppy gets really tall, taller than the other poppies, there is a tendency of other people wanting to cut you down. So the divine is saying that there is a situation where you could see that people who you thought you could trust, people who you thought were your friends, they are the ones who are going to want to watch you drown. They're going to be the ones who are going to be delivering some painful blows. Because like I said to you, the transition that is on the cards is bringing in a lot of abundance, a lot of growth, that it is going to trigger some people to become jealous. So there is just that warning bell, there is just that alarm bell The divine is saying, do not ignore the red flags, because you're going to be able to see how some people are suddenly going to be becoming those green-eyed monsters. And pay attention and distance yourself from people who want to see you drown. Pay attention to who is not clapping when you are winning. So let's have a look to see what our other oracle cards want to say about this situation, because I really feel that there's a lot of growth. I really feel that there's a lot of resources, abundance, and new beginnings around your circle of friends, around the people that you have around you. So our first oracle card is coming in and is saying that you are seeing yourself going through a spiritual journey. As you're losing friends and family, it is okay, because you are becoming a butterfly and they are choosing to become or stay caterpillars. So there's some people who are not going on this journey with you. So allow some people, some friendships to fall away. The next oracle card that we have is saying to you that even when you stumble, believe in yourself, because the growth that is here is indicating that you are going to be going through some painful transitions, some growth pains, but that's okay, because even when you fail, even when you feel like you're drowning, the divine is saying, do not lose hope, because you are destined for great things, because greatness is written for you. So do not lose hope in yourself. Do not lose that belief in yourself. Stay focused on the prize, even when things become difficult, even when people betray you. The divine is saying that this is just part of the growth. This is just part of the journey. So whatever is happening, the divine just wanted to give you this heads up, this gentle reminder, so that later on, when you feel like you're drowning, you will remember this reading and you'll pick yourself up and you dust yourself down, because you're remembering that you're becoming a beautiful butterfly. So the divine is wanting you to realize that the transition that is on the cards is going to have its difficulties. But the emphasis of this message, the takeaway from this reading, the message that the divine really wants to implant deep within you, is that it is going to be worth it. When you are that beautiful caterpillar, when you're that beautiful butterfly rather, you're going to look back on the growth that you've made, and you're going to be thankful that you didn't lose hope. You're going to be thankful that you stayed disciplined. You're going to be thankful to the divine for watching over you and your guides and your ancestors too. So again, remember the candle ceremonies that I was talking about on the new moon and on the full moon. If you're wishing to be part of that, again, everything you're going to need to know is in the description box below. And this is the reading that I have for you. So if you have found value in this reading, if you have found upliftment in this reading, please give this reading a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, because there are more powerful messages that are coming just for you. It is a goodbye from me.